We started seeing a big wave of these envelopes by the dozens showing up in people's mailboxes.
This is 22 pieces of mail that I have received in the last week and a half.
In the first hour of setting up on surveillance on that ATM, they saw a suspect arrive in a vehicle. He walks over to the ATM, he's acting suspiciously, and they would see him pull out a card, put it in the ATM, and then he would take the cash. Another card, cash, another card, cash. He did this 5 times and then decided to leave.
The amount of fraud that we found was astronomical.
First it was state prison inmates, then it was jail inmates, and increasingly over time we're learning here in El Dorado County, literally half of the inmates in the jail were collecting unemployment benefits.
Every time I tried to reapply, it said, you can't. So now I get into the phone calls, which never work.
We're currently receiving more calls than we can answer and are unable to assist you at this time. Please try again later.
There is no sugarcoating the reality. California did not have sufficient security measures in place to prevent this level of fraud.
Would you have any idea how much money taxpayers have lost due to some of these fraudulent claims?
No, that's not something that we track.
I think the UI fraud, not only in California but across the country, is the most significant fraud occurrence that has happened for the United States.
I mean, you know, it was not unnormal to get a $3,000 sale every 2 hours.
Dozens of arrests for identity theft and fraud, not here in Sacramento, but in Beverly Hills.
It's crazy that these jewelry stores in Rodeo Drive are having people walk in with staggering amounts of cash and EDD cards to buy things.
Because the way the legislature changed things, you can't seize that money.
What is your updated estimate of the fraud that was perpetrated throughout the pandemic?
Of the $177 billion that was paid out, $20 billion is estimated to be fraudulent.
This picture's from 2004. I was at Rockland Junior Thunder, and we won the championship that year for the youth football in this area. And then I've got a few Whitney ones from my 13 years coaching at Whitney. I had a diabetic ulcer on my foot that I let go too long. I've had both my knees replaced, so that knee on the left leg became infected due to the infection in the foot. And so I stayed nearly a month in the hospital, and then I transferred to a nursing care facility for almost a month in itself just to heal. Yeah, it was hard because I missed the last 3 games. And then, of course, our varsity team had a great run, beating Folsom and going through the playoffs.
So it's tough going on disability, but you probably figured, okay, that's what it's here for, right?
I ended up receiving 4 checks, and then everything was just cut off.
Well, we actually start getting multiple calls and reports of people saying, hey, I got EDD mail showing up at my address.
Mailboxes across the Sacramento area have been stuffed with letters from the EDD.
They just stopped everything, and it's been since November.
I just think it was a new wave.
It is deja vu, absolutely.
They said it's because some fraud went on.
The thievery will never go away. They're just going to try to change it up.
$11.4 billion in fraud.
I did the swiping for EDD. Go to the bank, get a stack at least.
I was pretty sure that the fraud was at least $1 billion.
This is a gargantuan problem.
This is white collar crime. It's easy money.
I received official notice from the disability department saying that they needed some information because my disability insurance claim is being looked at. And I sat there and I thought, no, I didn't file a disability claim. I'm still employed.
It appears that I've applied for disability insurance, but I list myself as the employer.
It has a date that I supposedly worked. The last day worked was October 19th or something, which is a Saturday. And I work for a credit union, and we basically don't work on the weekends unless there's, special circumstances.
And we're now learning about a new type of fraud involving California's Employment Development Department.
It's hitting everyone from legitimate claimants to doctors. Envelopes from the EDD are targeting disability benefits.
Same tactics, new problem.
Yeah, why would EDD contact me?
These letters mailed to Pete Cameron regarding disability insurance.
I've gotten the first letter and then turn around 3 days later and got a letter that's exactly the same, and the only difference is in the case numbers.
One of the things I've heard recently, in fact, somebody sent me a copy of a letter that this person received, that somebody had opened an account for EDD in their name, and she's like, she doesn't need EDD, she did not apply for it. I got contacted by people I know saying, hey, I got these in my mailbox and we never applied for this. So then I reached out to EDD, and they had done their own as well, like their own press release. And so I just think it was a new wave. The thievery will never go away. They're just going to try to change it up.
Now, one assembly member says doctors' identities are being stolen as well. He says they're being used to verify accounts so disability payments can be sent to scam artists.
I am not convinced that the EDD can really make the distinction between those who are trying to scam the system and legitimate individuals with disabilities who need their payments.
Thank you for calling the Employment Development Department Disability Insurance Program.
A lot of people, especially physicians, a lot of doctors that had it, and folks were applying with that. And like I said, it comes back to, this is white collar crime. It's much safer than dealing drugs, robbing a bank, or breaking in someone's house, because the penalties are less severe.
We've been closely monitoring our systems, obviously, and noted this kind of activity hitting our kind of fraud indicators. So we were able to take action pretty quickly to minimize some of the impacts.
For disability insurance benefits,
We were hit with a wave of people calling our office.
please wait while your call is transferred to the
These were mothers with children. These were people who were getting disability. These were legitimate claims, and they were just cut off, and they were in desperate circumstance.
Finally, about the 14th, I decided I needed to call in and find out why I haven't got another check.
We're sorry. The maximum number of callers waiting to speak to a representative has been reached.
I got lucky, and it only took me like 4 or 5 attempts, and I got through. And the gal told me what's going on, and we quit sending checks because of fraud. Yeah, and you'd think even when they started freezing checks that they would have just put it online, some kind of note, some kind of blast to you that, nothing.
It is deja vu. Absolutely, it shouldn't happen that way. They had the experience to get it right the first time, and they should have seen this coming. And it's time and time again, they're going to infiltrate the weakest point. And with the way EDD is set up, it is the weakest point in the state government.
Lines of people outside the offices of California's Employment Development Department. But this wasn't for unemployment. These people were trying to get their disability payments.
How many people were there by the time you left?
Probably 30, 40.
They said it's because some fraud went on, but like I was telling them, I get that there's been fraud, but before that, my benefit was there.
Did they just cut off your payments?
Yep, they just stopped everything, and it's been since November.
And that's first thing in the morning, all of them in the same state that you're in on disability, right?
Yeah, and some people worse. One gentleman I was talking to, he was the number one in line. It was his 15th time down there since he was able to physically go down there because he had a spinal cord injury, who hasn't been receiving anything since August.
My payments stopped. I'm on disability. I had surgery in September. I was put on automatic payments. My return to work date was January 12th. My payments stopped on December 9th. No reason, nothing.
The claims are apparently caught up in yet another wave of EDD fraud. This time it's affecting disability claims. By January, the EDD had suspended 345,000 accounts. In an email to KCRA 3 Investigates, the department says that there were 27,000 doctors' credentials they needed to verify before unfreezing claims.
I work for a healthcare company. We do investigate fraud with providers. And if we said, well, we've got all this fraud going on, we're just going to cancel everybody's insurance. Oh, it would be all over the place.
And while there are multiple offices that deal with unemployment, the only ones in our area that deal with disability claims are in Sacramento and Stockton.
Well, it is difficult. There's a sense of pride there, and you have to put your pride aside, and luckily, like I said, through the GoFundMe account, a lot of people helped us out, and we count our blessings every day that we have the support from the church and through friends and family that I know some people probably don't have.
And it's heartbreaking when you heard, a mom with a newborn or somebody who's on disability, who maybe isn't mobile, maybe has been hurt, and they're having a real tough time because they've been cut off. And now their rent's due, they got to pay for their food, they got to live a life, and they're nearly destitute as a result of it.
Check stubs. These are the 4 check stubs. Somebody from your company, Channel 3, reached out to Jim Cooper's office, the assemblyman, and his staff was able to help and move the process along.
When we call and we intervene, the ball gets rolling much sooner. Things happen, folks get paid. It shouldn't be that way. If a citizen calls, it should get rectified in 7 to 10 days. It shouldn't take the intervention of a legislator.
And so we basically stepped in and insisted that if you can't do this for our people, we will. And that's exactly what we did. They wouldn't accept our help at first, but we made a nuisance of ourselves, and they finally relented, and we were able to clear these in weeks rather than months and months.
I kept an eye on the internet every day looking at whether they cut a check or not, and finally, to our surprise, they had actually cut a check on March 2nd.
And you would have thought, having the UI debacle, they would have got the training in their sea legs with that, when in fact they didn't.
On the way over here, I talked to our majority leader, and she had some concerns about it because she's hearing from her constituents the same thing, that are applying for DI, they're being stuck in the portal, they're having a hard time getting through EDD and a lot of issues. So, at some point, we can't let this repeat.
This is the same thing, just disability insurance. So those same stop gaps should have been in place and really weren't. So it's just, and it's frustrating.
This is KCRA 3. We begin with breaking news.
And that breaking news coming out of the California's Embattled Employment Development Department, the EDD, where the agency's newest director is stepping down.
You should have managers in place that figure that out right away. Hey, we've got to change our operation.
So EDD Director Rita Sines was hired just a little more than a year ago. She was hired to clean up the agency, and tonight she's out.
I don't know whether they brought some calm and some professionalism back to it. I hope they did, but I don't have a lot of confidence. Time will tell.